Hello. Welcome back to episode 7, because we've made it through 6, and now we're going to make it through 7.
Times a million.
So what we're going to do today is Kate is going to make a beautiful...
I'm making a Lillet Martini today.
It's going to be fabulous with what we're going to be baking. We're going to move the gauge just a wee bit, and we're going to bake today because that is my wheelhouse. That's what I do under normal circumstances, although learning new recipes as we have done over the past 6 episodes has been pretty awesome, especially panzanella and the gazpacho and the pui lentil salad. Like, all that has been really delicious. So we are today going to make a rustic apple tart with pastry cream and a fig compote. That is going to be pretty awesome. When the fig compote you can use, on anything else really, but today we're going to put it on this delightful tart. Very exciting. We went and got these gorgeous apples from Peter's Orchard, and for the tart today we are going to use Honeycrisp, John of Gold. So we have sweet and sweet tart. Sweet tart. And I like to mix my apples for the tart to have one that's more tart, as in tart.
2 tarts.
2 tarts.
The tart and then the tart pucker.
You see that? All right, never mind. Moving on.
Oh, 3 tarts. 4 tarts.
4 tarts. So, and then we went to Threefold Farm and got these beautiful fig. Kate picked them up. They're gorgeous, as always, and I cannot wait to make compote out of them.
They have lovely little sugar spots on them, so they're full of a beautiful, delicious nectar.
It's going to be
sweet.
Are we going to eat some for the show? I mean, we're just going to eat some?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a dumb question. If there was ever a dumb question, that was it. Are we going to eat those? We're going to make some compote, and then we're going to do some other stuff. Goodbye. Hello! It is I, your friend Heather. We are going to make fig compote today. Very, very delicious, and not just for a tart. You can use it on anything. Toast, pancakes, go crazy, do what you want. Nobody cares. So the first thing to do with this is we have a pound of figs, approximately. Measurements can vary, as we've all known throughout our lives. Oh, hello. Hi. Look, Kate has more figs. Wow, they're just so pretty. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut these babies up, and we're going to add these items. We have the rind of 1 lemon and the juice of 1 lemon here. 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, some fennel seeds. I know this is my little special. I like fennel a lot. Whenever I can use it, I use it. So we have some fennel seeds, about a teaspoon. We have some just plain white. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's salt. This is salt, but I just need a pinch of this. We don't put this much salt in anything. I'm going to put this back here so I don't get anybody confused. We're going to use some honey, local wildflower honey, cinnamon, bourbon, yay, and water for this. And then we're just going to boil it down. So the first thing we're going to do is Kate and I are going to cut up these beautiful figs. And we're just going to quarter them. You don't have to chop them or anything. You just take the stems off and just quarter them. Okay, so we've chopped up our figs, quartered them. So what we're going to do is we're going to put them in a saucepan. Do this gently. Put this up here so you can see. All right, and to this, oh my gosh, it looks so beautiful. So to this, we're going to add lemon juice, brown sugar. We're going to put some cinnamon in, and I do this to taste. So this is approximately half a teaspoon, more or less if you like. Honey. Now I did not put this in a prep bowl because honey is messy. So approximately 2 tablespoons. Approximately 2 tablespoons. I'm trying not to mess up Kate's jar of honey. Just regular old salt. 3 tablespoons of bourbon-ish. And we have honey still on here, so you have to overcompensate. You have to compensate for the fact that there's still honey on the spoon. I'm making a mess there, that's all right. Okay, so 3 tablespoons of bourbon, water. Okay, about a cup, half a cup, a cup-ish, somewhere in there. You just want it to boil down. We're gonna grind up these fennel seeds. You don't have to pulverize. You can, if you would like, really, pulverize them. However, I just like to smells. Fennel is a herb I did not grow up with. But as I've gotten older and used it and things, I love it. Okay. So we have this generally crushed up. Alright. So there we go. Here's your compote. We're going to put this on the stove for... We'll just go over here and I'll tell you. So we have our compote at the stove. You're going to want to put this on high initially to get this moving. As soon as it starts getting excited in the pan, turn it down to a simmer, and you're going to need to stir it intermittently. Don't let this burn because it'll taste really horrible. And then Kate is going to make us a beverage.
Hi everyone! Today I'm going to make a Lillet Martini, which is a sweeter martini than a regular martini, which would normally be vermouth and either gin or vodka. Today I'm going to use a local vodka from Boyd and Blair, Lillet, and a white vermouth. This is a simple drink to make. I'm also going to add some orange bitters into the beverage. So this drink gets stirred, not shaken, so I have a stirring pitcher. And I'm not going to add my ice yet because I don't want it to dilute the alcohol. So I'm going to start off with measuring my alcohol out. This is 1 ounce of vodka to 1 ounce of Lillet to 1 ounce of Dolene white vermouth and a splash of bitters. Since I'm making 2 beverages today, I'm going to use 2 ounces. This is a 2 ounce measuring cup. So there's my vodka. This is a potato vodka. You can use any vodka. You can use vodka. You can use gin, but we're picking vodka for its neutral flavor and hoping that the floral notes of the vermouth and the Lillet will come through and go really well with the apple and fig tart that Heather is making. So 2 ounces in this drink of Lillet. And 2 ounces of white vermouth. This is a drier vermouth. Sweet vermouth would be overkill in this drink. Okay, so we're gonna put a lemon twist on these glasses to give it a little bit of a citrus note. So I'll go ahead and so there's all kinds of fun things you can do with a lemon twist to get the flavor on the glass. One recommendation is to squeeze in a reverse motion to get some of the oils onto the glass, and then to kind of dance the peel around the glass so that you get the scent when you pick it up. So I'm adding the ice, and before I mix this drink, I'm gonna add the dash of the orange bitters. Just a little bit. Okay, and we're ready to roll. All right. We'll go ahead and pour it into our glasses. And garnish with your twist. I like to kind of shape it and hang it off the glass if I can. Okay, I'm going to invite Heather here to have a sip of this Lillet Martini.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Nice seeing you here.
Yeah, good to
Thanks
see
for
you.
coming to your own kitchen. This looks beautiful. I'm excited.
Yeah,
Right.
why don't we give it a shot and see what
Okay.
you think.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that's delicious. I love it. I've never had this, so I had no idea what to expect.
Yeah, this is a light,
Mm,
sweet, not too sweet.
that's delicious.
Martini that goes well with dinner, but I thought it would go really well with the dessert that Heather's making.
Oh yeah.
Especially with the apples and the figs, the floral
Oh, yeah.
notes of the Lillet and the vermouth just kind of add to it, not take away.
Yeah, it's going to complement, in my opinion, beautifully.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And it's
really.
not going to add any real sweetness.
Yeah, it's sweet, but not sweet. It's
Mm-hmm.
a weird. It's odd, actually, because it actually it smells sweet.
Mm-hmm.
When you put it up to your nose to smell it, it smells sweet, but then it's not sweet.
Yeah.
Not overly sweet. I'm not
No,
sure
that's
what
the
I'm saying.
Lillet. Well, and also having the lemon kind of enveloped in the whole glass. That's a technique that I learned from David Leibowitz on his Drinking French.
Oh, yes.
Drinking French series. He does these IG Live, Instagram Live videos, and he did that one day, and I thought, well, that is how I'm going to
Yeah, what a great technique.
put my drinks together in the future.
Yeah, because it's, it's another. Eating and drinking has to do with this,
The sensory.
Yeah, it's all sensory. So smell is huge. But I would never have thought to do that.
To kind of like...
Yeah, when you did that, I was like so excited. You couldn't see it. I was off camera being excited. Hello. Welcome back to our program today. We will now make the crust for the tart. So I have some flour, some salt, some sugar, some ice water, and some butter, 1 egg. We are going to use the egg, but just the yolk only, and I will separate that then. But what we're first going to do is we're going to put in this bowl flour, wee bit of salt, 2 tablespoons full of sugar. What I like to do is I like to mix this around so that when you incorporate the butter, all that is already mixed. So that's just my little thing I do. When you put butter in this, you want it to be chopped up. You don't want to have it in a log formation like this. So you can also heat your knife up if you would so choose to do so. The butter should be cold, out of the refrigerator cold. Do not let it warm up. It will not be your friend if you warm it up. So cold, coming out. Put that in there. And then we're going to put butter in here. Boopity boop. All right. Then we take the old pastry cutter, one of these bad boys. This is how I do it. Some people do this in a stand mixer. I'll be completely honest. I'm a little old school. You're going to cut the butter in to the flour mixture until it is nice and small.
Hey, I want to see what you're doing here.
Hi, Kate.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good so far.
All right.
I'm pebbling my
Oh, I love this. It looks
crust.
like snow.
I know, it's nice, right?
Yeah. And the aromas in the kitchen right now from the fig compote are unparalleled.
Fennel.
The fennel and the bourbon and the fig and the honey. Wonderful
sugar.
combination.
All right, pebbly enough for our purposes. Okay, so we have our pebbly dough product. So I'm going to separate this egg. Okay, we just need the yolk. We don't need the white part.
Those are great eggs. These are
These are my mom's.
local. Oh,
These are me mom's. These are me mom's eggs.
very nice. Beautiful yolk.
Yeah, her yolks are like sunshine. Like for real. Like these, they're so bright and beautiful. I mean, So what you're going to do is just put it in and incorporate it into the dough. So what you're going to do now is you're going to add ice water. So the water does need to be ice water because you do not want the butter to melt. So we have ice water. And you're going to add this a tablespoon at a time because you do not want to oversaturate this. You want this to be flaky. So I just put 3 in, which is not enough. But we're going to, mix it around. And use your hands, for God's sakes. Do not be precious about it. Just wash your hands and use them because they are the best tools that you have. Okay, got that mixed in. All right, I'm going to put another 2. I never know exactly how much water this is going to take because also I'm going to put 3 because of weirdly enough, like humidity when I bake bread. Humidity of the day will make a difference.
Yeah. Today it's really dry.
Yes.
We're actually in the beginning of a drought here in
Again.
Pennsylvania, so.
All right, so look at that. That's looking mo better. Looking good. All right. I'm going to put 1 more tablespoon in. And this is a feel it out sort of thing. Like, again, go with your gut with some stuff. I mean, that's how I cook. That's how I cook. Baking is more chemistry though. So you have to be a little bit more. How's that fig, Mama? Okay, that was it.
So good.
Okay, we have arrived. All right.
All right.
Look at that's folding nicely. Okay, look at that. All right. So don't overwork this. You want it to be flaky. You do not want the gluten to get excited. You want non-excited gluten in your pastry crust.
There it is.
So there it is. Okay. So what you're going to do, you want to wrap this in cling wrap, saran wrap, and put it in the refrigerator. I do it overnight, so I will make this the night before. And oh, thank you. I'll make it the night before and put it in the refrigerator so it does whatever it's supposed to do. Okay, just wrap it up. Doobie-doo. And you're good to go. Pop it in the fridge. Now we're gonna make the pastry cream, which also has to go in the refrigerator overnight. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put in a pan. We're gonna put 1 tablespoon of butter. Boop. And we're gonna put 1.5 cups of whole milk. Do not use 2%. Do not use skim. Whole milk. It's custard. It needs the fat content to do what it's supposed to do in the chemistry sense of life. So you're going to put this on the stove. You're going to heat it. You're not going to boil it. Do not boil this. Just heat it up, get the butter melted, and turn it off. Be right back. Meanwhile, your milk is heating with your butter. You're going to separate some eggs. So let me do that first. You need 3 eggs. Yolks only. So we have 3 of my mom's eggs from her very well loved chickens. Do not let your egg roll off the counter. So into this bowl, you're going to put your 3 egg yolks, your vanilla, brown sugar. You can use whatever kind of sugar you want. I like brown sugar because I like that deeper flavor with the molasses. If you want to use dark brown sugar, do it. This is just my thing. In this bowl, I have the cornstarch and the flour. There. Okay, I need my whisk. Hello. Whisk these ingredients together. Okay. Now we'll add the heated milk. What we're going to do now is we're going to put the hot milk and the butter, which is melted, in the pan. We're going to put this, we're going to slowly whisk this in here. And then we're going to put it back in the pan to make the pastry cream. Here is the butter and the hot milk. So what we're going to do is you're going to slowly incorporate this. Don't go too fast. Oh, hi, Gabe.
Hi, this is riveting.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to pour the mixture back into the pan. Okay. So what we're going to do is we put this back on the stove. I have it a little above medium heat, and we're going to whisk. Do not leave this, because if you leave it, you could have problems. So you're going to want to stay with this, because basically what you're doing is you're cooking the eggs. And if the eggs get weird or burnt, you will not enjoy your pastry cream nearly as much. So we're just gonna get this moving again. I'm just kind of waiting to feel if it's gonna. You will be able to tell when it starts to thicken with the cornstarch and the flour, the eggs, everything starts to tighten up. Oh, I just felt a little bit there. Okay, we've reached critical mass. So here we are. It's really beautiful cream. All right, and there we are. Here is your pastry cream. Beautiful. All right. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna put this in a bowl, and you're gonna put it in your refrigerator overnight, along with the dough that we made, the crust. When you put this in the refrigerator overnight to cool, you're going to want to put saran wrap or cling film on top so that the top of the pastry cream does not get a film on top of it and get hard. So what you're going to do, it's always such a pain in the ass, this stuff. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to put it right down on top. Don't put it over the bowl, just put it down so it's touching you want it to touch the pastry cream. And there you go. Pop it in the refrigerator, let it sit overnight. Off you go, on your bike. Hello friends, we're back again to cut up some apples for this delicious tart. And my friend Kate is also here. She's gonna help me cut up stuff because
you need help, you need friends.
Have good friends. Have good friends. Those are the friends that you need. You don't need like 100 friends. You need a herd of Kates.
Aww.
If you're brave enough.
A herd of Heathers.
Oh God, girl, no, you don't need that. No, sir. All right, so what we're going to do is for this recipe, and this, again, this is too many apples, but this is a damn good excuse to put pastry cream, your extra pastry cream on these babies. Just eat that for breakfast tomorrow morning with, something healthful like, muesli or oatmeal. You could put it on your oatmeal. You could put, oh girl, that'd be good, right?
Yeah.
Like chop up some apples on your oatmeal and put some cream on there. It's a good way to start your day. All right, so we're going to peel these. We have what do we have? We have 2 Honeycrisp and 2 Jonna Gold apples. So you need to peel them. Kate is expertly peeling them. Look at that. Very nice. That's a damn nice peeling technique.
Well, it's just like the machine.
Yeah, it is. We don't have one of those crank jobbers. I don't do that much with apples to justify one of those. I don't know if my mom has one. Your mom has one, doesn't she?
I think she does this technique.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be peeling and you be cutting.
Okay. Kate will peel. I will cut. You just want slice. That's impressive.
Thank you.
That is an impressive. Look at that. Look at that, folks. That's an impressive apple. All right, so I'll let Kate do what she does, and I'll do what I do, and off we go. Now, thank you, Kate.
Yes.
We are going to put a few things on our apples that will zhuzh them up a wee bit. So I have vanilla extract here, some brown sugar, and a little bit of lemon juice, which that's my personal preference because I like lemon juice. And you don't have to add that if you do not want to. And you just coat them. Just gently stir them about. Be kind to your apples not to bruise them up. Yeah, I know, right? You know, we have extra. So what we're going to do is these are ready. We're going to roll out our dough. Put the pastry cream down. Apples. We're almost there, people. We're almost there. So here is your tart. So what you're going to do is pop this in the oven. The oven is heated at 375. It will probably take about 50 minutes. I'm going to put the timer on for 40 just to have a look-see. And you're not going to put the figs on yet. The fig compote comes after the tart has come out of the oven and cooled for like maybe 10 or 15 minutes. You don't want to put the compote on like right out of the oven. I've also done this with like an apricot glaze, which is also really good. We love figs.
Yeah.
It was a natural fit.
Oh yeah, what's going on over there? See the nectar?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh wow.
Do you want this one?
No, it's yours, Mama.
Perfect.
Oh my god, that's beautiful. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited. Last step before you pop this baby in the oven, 1 egg. Pastry brush. Just going to dip it in and you're just going to coat the crust of the tart. You don't have to get busy with the apples. Just do the outside. Alright, beautiful. So if you would like, I do like to put a little of this raw sugar on top. Just a little bit. It gives this little crunchy crystals, which I like, but I wouldn't put a lot because you don't want this to be overly sweet. So I'm just putting a little bit around there. I'll put a little bit on the apples. Alright, beautiful. Okay. Hello friends, we have made you a beautiful tart. So we let this cook. This was 45 minutes. We took it out, we let it rest for about 15-20. Now what we're going to do is put the compote on and then we will taste it. Mm-hmm. You could let this chill. I mean, you can serve this warm, you can serve it, you know, room temp, whatever suits you. I mean, it's all good. So here's our compote, which is, full disclosure, as I was taking this out of the pan, I ate some.
I had a little too. It's really good.
It's pretty okay. So we're just gonna put a little bit on top. That's what it is right there, folks. I know, it smells like amazing. This came out really nice too. And you know, this did not leak as much as I thought it was going to.
Yeah.
Like it's not super juicy because you know how apples get when they cook. This did not leak out. I mean, there's a little bit, but it really didn't go too crazy. I was surprised. You never know. I mean, it's always...
It's the whole chemistry.
Yeah. Things change. You just kind of have to roll with it. If you don't, then you just...
disappoint yourself before you even get started.
That's true. That's true. Then you're just sad.
You gotta roll with it. We're rolling with it here on Cashew Cream.
Yeah, that's how we even started this bullshit. Because we were rolling with it. Everything's good food and delightful, delicious drinks.
And laugh in a sad time.
Yeah. Make your merry, people.
Yeah.
Make your merry. All right. We're going to go cut this. I have to get a big knife. Well, we're going to cut it because we're going to eat it with this fabulous martini. Okay, here we go.
All right.
All right. All right. Okay. Oh, there's some juice. See that?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. All right. Uno.
Now look at that.
Beautiful. All right. It is time. I know. It's exciting. I haven't baked a tart for a while, so it's actually exciting.
Oh, that custard. Mm-hmm.
How do we feel about this?
This is delicious. It's super nice. Not too sweet. Not too sweet.
Okay, this is good. I'm happy with this.
And with the martini,
I'm always so critical.
I'm a fan. This crust is really light.
Crust is good.
And a really nice flavor.
Oh, that's a nice matchy match.
This is perfectly
That's good.
cooked on the bottom.
Yeah, it is. Like, yeah, it's always a... You just never know.
Yeah, you never know, and this really came out nice.
Yeah, this worked. I'm super... The crust is really... That worked. That's a great recipe. I mean, it's the old standard crust. Yeah. Okay. Delicious. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Nice work,
Thanks.
Heather.
You too. Delicious. Try it at home. Easy breezy. Hello.
Hi. Thank you so much for joining us for episode 7 of Cashew Cream. Today we made a wonderful apple tart, a French country apple tart, in fact, with a beautiful custard and a fig compote. And to pair with our apple tart today, we had a Lillet Martini. Oh,
Super good.
Let me have a taste.
Look, I found this on the counter.
That went really well.
The posse is here for dinner.
Yeah.
So we're surrounded by... You will... There's some shenanigans going on back there. What's that cat doing? No. All right, never mind. It's fine. Everything totally under control.
If you like what you saw today, please feel free to lightly caress the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. We would really appreciate it, and we love having you.
Give it a whirl.
It's nice and easy, a few steps involved, but
Not
it's
super
well
hard.
worth the effort. And if you have a few people in your pod that you want to share a nice dessert with, this would be a great choice.
All right. See you
on the interwebs.
On the interwebs. Bye.